daily read, a quick read for you, hopefully. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Please continue to do so. All links are below if you need to get in contact with me. Let's get into it. Thank you, God, for blessing the Aquarius with a clear, concise message from you. So Aquarius, it looks like we've got the Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Four of Swords. It looks like you are being slowed down. It's like the universe is slowing you down. Some of you are learning or slowing down to learn something because you're going to be put in a position where you're going to be in the forefront. It's like the universe is slowing you down to prepare you, to propel you. So it's like preparation. Preparation needs to meet opportunity so that you can have success. Some of you actually need to learn something. You're going back to school or soul school, or you're learning about, astrology or the esoteric, tarot cards. I don't know, whatever it is you're learning about, you're taking some time to actually cultivate. You're being guided to. You also, the universe is trying to guide you, give you some steps, some rule, regimen, routine. You need to routinely do something. Learning is by way of practice, so you need to practice it. Practice is a schedule, routine of something. So you need to have something about routine, regimen, practice. Have that in order. Some of you are listening to things as you sleep, or you're getting some downloads as you sleep, or you need to put on some type of vibrational music, or I don't know, if you're trying to actually learn something, then maybe you need to put it on while you're asleep. Also, of course, you'll listen to it, you'll learn it while you're awake, but the subconscious, something about the subconscious here also. Let's see what else is going on for the Aquarius. If you're here, click the like button. Thank you for doing so. It helps the video to circulate. Let our energy exchange happen by you listening and clicking the like button, all right? Let's see what is going on for the Aquarius. Okay. So the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are being distracted from your work, or you're being distracted from actually, making something work, doing something over and over again. It either is distractions, of other people, or it's pesky, petty little things that come up in your life, but you're being distracted from learning, from actually manifesting, from something actually working. It could be something that you are going to communicate to other people. So you have to be well versed in it. You have to be, well spoken. You have to be learned, if you will. You could be doing something in secret also. There's somebody here who may be trying to figure out what you're doing in secret, or there could be, distraction of the enemy sent just to disrupt the flow. The Eight of Pentacles. Disrupt the flow of, it's definitely that some of you are learning something so that you can disperse it, so that you can put it out to the world, or you're learning something so that you can make something, produce something, and then you can push it out to the world. But there's so many petty, pesky distractions going on here in your work environment or at work. You may be trying to do multiple things at the same time. None of them are getting done accurately. There's no efficient work. What else can we tell the Aquarius here? What else do we have for the Aquarius? The Queen of Cups. So you need to close up shop with maybe social activities, other people. She is detached, aloof. This is fixed water. This is Scorpio. Some of you need to go through some deep transformation in your emotions. Some of you, this is reading as some of you on the flip side of not trying to, bring something into fruition. Some of you need to go to therapy, counseling. You need to dig deep in your emotions to pull out that other side, or some subconscious, or what you have suppressed. Some of you need to hone your craft, because the Queen of Cups talks about knowing that you have something to offer the world or to give the world. But it's about, you being effective in it. You're not going to be effective in giving this or dispersing this to the world if you are not learned, if you have not taken the time to study, diligent, prudent with your time, with your energy, with your money even. So this is really about some of you just kind of buckling down and doing it, putting your head in a book, in in a podcast, in a going to the seminar, whatever it is you need to do to be well versed. But it's something that you need to do over and over again. You can't do it once, leave it for a month, and then try to come back to it and say, yeah, I am learning that. No, this is over and over again to make it work. Yeah, the Empress. Some of you are really trying to bring a level of abundance, or you're trying to learn a lot of something, or you're trying to start something new. This is something that you've created from nothing. This is birthing something. This is the summer season or the summertime in your life. So there's going to be a lot of spotlight, a lot of eyes on you because of what you're bringing into fruition, what you're going to birth. There is heavy distraction here. Can we talk about this distraction? What is this distraction? What is really distracting the Aquarius? I heard heart. Something about your heart. All right, I don't know. Maybe it could be an emotional issue. The Four of Pentacles closed off. Maybe heart chakra, need to do some heart chakra work. Four of Pentacles. So what's distracting you is possessiveness, being a little bit too closed off. I don't know if some of you need to delegate or get other people involved in this idea, project, business, or you need to get a second pair of eyes, or I don't know, you need to get like a second opinion. I think you're being too closed to the point where you are not seeing things from all facets or all different sides. This is also, the distraction could be some of you need money or you need to make money. I don't know if the motivation in your heart is the desire for more money. So it's not a desire to actually be of service and to create, but it's an actual desire to just have more money. But if you don't know what to do with that money, if you don't know how to actually make that money, you'll lose that money too that you're hoping for, praying for, or that you're going after. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles just flipped out onto the floor. Some of you need to learn cultivation. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, everybody says it's a big, large sum of money coming to you. You do have some good money cards here with the Eight of Pentacles, but sometimes this could be the opportunity for wealth, right? So something is being placed in your hand for you to get wealth, for you to start something. But if you don't know how to cultivate, how to actually be hardworking, how to save, know how to invest, then it's a loss. It's funny because the Four of Pentacles sometimes talks about fame. When I ask the cards, give me a card that will show that someone will be famous in their life. The Four of Pentacles came out, and it came out because you can attain fame, claim, fortune, but you have to maintain it. And I think some of you are missing that. You're missing the actual process of, you just want it, but you have to go through the process of knowing how to firstly acquire it, maintain it, so that you can keep it. Because in this energy, something is fleeting, or it will be, or you'll be so possessive over it. Once you get that money, it will dissipate. It will disperse. It won't go to the Ten of Pentacles. You won't have long-term goal achievement because you don't know what to do with the money. This talks about newfound wealth and trying so hard to maintain it. Look at how this person tries. So they're holding on to these pentacles. So I don't know, something about back to learning when we first started. You need to learn something so that when the opportunity meets you, you'll be prepared for it. You'll be prepared in knowing what to do with your pentacles, with the manifestation of, you know, your hopes, your wishes, your prayers, your dreams, your affirmations. I don't think, you know, God or whatever you believe in is in the business of blessing you so that you can lose the blessing. You know, so it's like, well, let me take you backwards to learn, and then I'll bless you once you learn. Okay. What else do we have for the Aquarius? I know a lot of people are not going to like this reading because, you know, you actually have to do something, right? You know, the big genie in the sky isn't just giving you stuff. So yeah, Ten of Wands with this Sun card. You're onto something really big here, Aquarius. It may seem overwhelming, taxing, burdensome. You just don't even know where this is going, but it says don't give up, you know, because you're on the brink of something rather big, rather large. We talked about spotlight earlier in the Sun card. It's like all eyes will be on you. Something is really going to pop or, you know, boom or take off for you. But the universe is like, we can't place this in your hand or in your lap where you're not exactly ready for it. When I was in meditation, the word that I was getting was strong, be strong. So if you look up the word strong, you'll get so many different definitions for it. And you can kind of fill in and, you know, what definition fits for your life. So the universe is wanting us to be strong. Now, everybody has their own definition for that. But if you just go to Webster or, you know, define the word strong, it has so many variations of, you know, defining that word that I thought it was pretty cool because it really put things in place in terms of some of us wanting these big or having these big goals, these big aspirations, but are we ready for it? Are we strong enough for it? So take some time and really define what strong means for you in your life and ask yourself, are you really strong? Yeah, it's like some of you gonna question your motivation. Are you up for the challenge, says the Ace of Wands? Are you willing to throw your hat in the ring? That means that other people have their hat in the ring already. Are you ready for the competition? The wands are about doing something. Are you ready? This card also talks about entrepreneurship, psychic, mediumship. It talks about cosmic energy. It's like the universe is trying to bless you with this cosmic energy. Are you ready for it? You got two new starts. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles here. The universe wants to make sure that you can progress this. There will be progression because you can have the new start, but then it doesn't go anywhere. You don't know how to move it forward. Let's see, what else do we have going on for the Aquarius? The High Priestess. So some of you doing something by the book, the scroll, learning something. This is channeling. Also, getting, you know, downloads. This isn't really channeling. This is downloads from the universe. This is knowledge, occult knowledge only you know, that not only you know, but it's knowledge that, you know, is expressed to those who are ready to hear it. This is secrets of the universe for some of you. Again, this is the tarot, psychic mediumship. Something about learning something so that you can guide others. You aren't guiding people to the pit. You know, I don't know, the pit of stupidity, the pit of, you know, adversity, the pit of, you know, ignorance. You want to be able to guide people somewhere to where, you know, they can have enlightenment. But if you aren't enlightened, if you don't have the knowledge base, what are you really doing? Keep in mind, we're all going to be judged, you know, by the work that we've done, whether you did it unintentionally or you did it intentionally, you know, guiding people in the wrong direction. So keep that in mind. Yeah, the Four of Wands. It's like the universe wants you to have some successful completion of your project. It says you will, but before you actually have that completion, you've got to learn something. You've got to go through the soul school. You've got to, you know, gain that knowledge. You've got to be in tune with your intuition and spirit. Some of you have some talents, you have talents. there's something that you've got repressed here, and you need to work on it so that you can then, once again, disperse it, put it out to the world. You've got something inside of you that has been suppressed, pushed down. Maybe people told you you aren't good at it, or maybe you didn't see yourself being good at this thing. Something where, you know, it is innately embedded in you. It was, you were born with it. You're good at it. You have a knack for it. For some of you, this is really coming into understanding. Oh, we lost our light. Hold on. This is the universe whispering to you about what you should be doing for business, or what you should be doing in your business, or what you should be doing in regards to your life purpose. This is when the universe, this is something that has been with you for a very long time. And now you're deciding to take a leap in this thing, or actually bring it to the forefront. Some of you can sing, you can dance, you can act, you can write. Some of you are writers. Some of you, you just need to either get under some tutelage or mentorship. You need to get under someone who can actually help you foster what it is you have to give. Don't jump out there before you are prepared. The Lovers in reverse. None of the cards should be reversed. So I don't think you're ready for the contract, or you're ready for the life alteration. Not yet. You're not ready to choose, or something's not ready for to present itself to you to choose. What is this about for the Aquarius moving forward? What is this about for the Aquarius? You don't have a system in place, Aquarius. It's kind of like you all over the place, you know, for some of you. Especially those of you who have more than one passion project or business you're trying to get off the ground, and business idea, or there's just no organization here. There's nothing you're doing that is systematic. It's kind of whimsical. So that's why the Lovers is in reverse. What is going on for the Aquarius? What do we have for the Aquarius moving forward? If you're here, click the like button. Thank you for doing so. Let me know in the chat how this resonates for you. Official person. So it's like you're going to come into 22-4. You're going to come into some expertise, or you know that you can be an expert in your field, but there's something missing. There's a little bit more that you need to do. There's something else that you need to learn. There's something that you need to get under your belt. You need to be celebrated or declarated. Okay, so I don't know. You need to have something else under your belt. He's got all of these, what is that called? Awards or badges, or he's honorably declarated. So it's something about being official. False person. I don't know if this has something to do with your confidence level also. Maybe you feel like there's a level of falsehood in terms of maybe you presenting yourself. Mystery, other people, intimate. You're not sure if you want to let other people in, with the Four of Pentacles coming out earlier. Do you want to let other people into your intimate, into your life? The intimate workings of you. Something about false. What is this about? Yeah, bad health. There's some relationship that took you to a place where you completely closed down, you know, emotionally. Your heart chakra is off. You don't trust. You say you want a relationship, but you don't trust. You say you want a man, but you don't trust men. You say you want a woman, but you don't trust women. You know, you've got trust issues here. Someone may have taken from you, put you in a sex-only relationship, didn't see your worth, didn't choose you. A message is coming to you, maybe in 7 days, 7 weeks. You're expecting a message. For some of you, this message, yeah, you're expecting this message. For some of you, from the wealthy man. You got a lot of fours coming up. 4, 4, 4. Use your intuition. You are protected, Aquarius. There's somebody here who's still up to the same old MO. How it was before, that's how they want it to be. They want it to be the same, the status quo. So they may be trying to bring back that same old relationship, that same old energy. Expectation, I knew it. You're expecting this person to reach out to you. You're expecting for this person to return. It could be a masculine energy. I think this could finally be the last hoorah, the last, go round with this person. Yeah, there's a man here thinking of a woman, thinking of someone that he is not, in communication with. He's separated from, thinking of the relationship, thinking of how he can either recoup the relationship. So when you're trying to recoup something, it's like maybe even regeneration, or it's just like you're trying to get it back, get that same thing back. If I lose some money, I want to recoup it. If I lose some money on the table down in Vegas, I want to recoup what I lost. So I want that same thing back or more, but I definitely want what I lost. So back to that. Somebody wants the same old thing back with you. It's nothing new. Nothing has changed. Universe wants you focused on you, focused on, understanding why. Yeah, wow. I can't make it up. It came out in reverse. It flipped out onto my laptop in reverse. Change in reverse. This person has not changed. There's no change here. But this is a energy that desires you back. They want you back. Okay. Lovers. They like the sexual connection. They like the energy. They like the exchange that you two have. For some of you, this is going to be an unexpected message that comes to you from this person. You definitely estranged from them. There could be unexpected income also if you stay with something. If you stick with it, if you continue to learn, if you continue to be diligent, there could be a contract that comes to you. For some of you, this is the person resurfacing in the same energy. They could be taking a while to come back. You may be looking at all these different tarot card readings and they're saying somebody's coming back, they're coming back. They might be dragging their feet on coming back. This person may have been used to you showing back up in their life. Maybe you aren't doing it this time around. We've got a card that fell. Let's see. Okay. All right. So let's see. We got a card that fell. Thief. Yeah, they're coming back to take. They are not giving to the situation. Okay. They're coming. So theft happens in so many different ways. Theft isn't always that, you take my money or my purse, but it could be taking your energy, your good nature, your ideas. They could be taking your energy and manifesting elsewhere. Maybe you just have some bomb ass ideas. You have just bomb energy. They may even be taking your sayings and going and saying it somewhere else, taking everything and just manifesting somewhere else because I think you have a really strong, high vibration. Whomever this is, of course, they do not match you. They're coming up as false person, change in reverse. And the thief, they don't match you. They don't match your energy. Therefore, they have to go and find people who are lower vibration, lower IQ, lower than them to take all of your goodness and then try to manifest with, somebody that probably doesn't even deserve it or understand it. I think you're dealing with somebody here who just, they're so happy that they found you. They're so happy that they have you. Or that they had you, okay? For some of you, they may never tell you this because then that would, they would be vulnerable and admit that maybe, you are a good person. You bring or you add value to their life. And I don't think they want to tell you that. They want to have you in that shroud or that cloud of mystery. Yeah. Of thinking that all you're good for is sex. or fun times, when you really bring a lot to their life, you know. Yeah, this person is low values, impoverished in their mind and mental state. They could just be, you know, so socially, just in a different social class, if you will. You may have put this person up on things, you know. This person could have been an altogether low life, and you just try to bring them up, bring them to a higher vibration. Let's see what else is going on for the Aquarius here. It looks like the reading has transitioned into a relationship. I think that might be your blockage in terms of moving forward in your career or your business, just in your personal life in general. You're still a little bit concerned or weary of, or you still have a bit of sentiment for this person. You're trying to figure out what is going on here, why you're thinking of them, or why. Yeah, you're ascending, Aquarius. Okay, so you're going higher. You are moving past all these obstacles that this person put, you know, or brought into your life, or that you allowed. Also, no one can do anything to us that we don't allow. You're learning. We talked about learning earlier, expanding a new phase. You're preparing for union, Aquarius. Damn, I left half of the deck over here. All right, I guess I left it for a reason. Karmic relationship. So you're coming out of that. You're coming out of this karmic relationship. Karmic relationship just means it was something you needed to learn. Be thankful for the karmics that come in your life and then they go. You know, bless them and move on. You know, they showed you something about you, what you shouldn't allow, what you should allow. Maybe even showed you something about you in terms of what you need to fix, because some of you are preparing for union. So this was just a test run. Maybe you like to blow up when you don't get your way, even when you know it was warranted. Maybe this person did treat you like, you know, the bottom of their shoe, and you would just blow up on them, or you would do this, or you would shut down, or you wouldn't speak your, you know, how you felt. So this relationship is showing you something about you. You know, karmic relationship isn't for you to realize that the other person is bad. Hell, we know that. It's something to show you about you so that you fix it, so that you can prepare for a better union, a better day, okay? So that you can ascend. And it looks like some of you are ascending. I think you're moving past this karmic relationship. You're not hoping that this person comes back anymore, even though it looks like they might show up. They are dragging their feet with it, because they don't want to show you how much you mean to them. Yeah, kisses, unconditional love, giving, receiving, affection, falling in love. Some of you are really about to meet your person. You know, timeline on that, I don't know. But how long is it going to take you to fix you? You know, there's your timeline. Some of you are really going to meet the person that you're supposed to meet. And some of you are going to be ready for that person. Some of you won't be. Some of you will still be hung up on, you know. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay, so you're going to get some truth, some clarity. Your clarity could be coming by way of this tarot card reading, or maybe talking to somebody, or you just get some knowledge of, you get wind of, you get clarity here. Maybe something had you confused. Sunglasses, yep. We got this person spying, watching, stalking you. They're ready to come back and gaslight you and to write this narrative, you know, a new perception for you. They're focusing out. They're trying to figure out when they're going to come back and what they're going to say. But keep in mind, we had change in the reverse. So this person has not changed, okay? So they just want the same thing back. They're just trying to recoup the relationship. Yeah, acts. It was a breakup, separation between you and someone else, silent treatment, abandonment. You may have said nothing when you walked away, or maybe they did this to you. It's okay. They'll be back, and hopefully you'll deal with that, you know, that situation accurately. This person did. I don't think if you were the person to leave, Aquarius, you just stopped the pattern, gave them the silent treatment. This person was not used to that. They were used to you, you know, giving them a whole dissertation about how you feel and how you're leaving, and, you know, page 3, you know, And you didn't do that this time. It was just more so just quiet. Yeah. So something about heal your heart. You got to be lighthearted. You can't be heavy-hearted. You know, going into a new relationship, be lighthearted. You're finding some things out. You're adapting and you're changing and you're healing. Hopefully, for some of you. Some of you were in some, narcissistic relationship where somebody was just self-absorbed. It was one-sided. So, okay, let's all just deal with that. You dealt with somebody who was a narcissist and it was one-sided. Okay. Now, why did you deal with a relationship that was one-sided and someone was a narcissist? There is your karmic lesson. Get your piece of paper, get your pen, and start to ask the questions of why. If you can't answer those questions, then you are not ascending, you're not adapting, you're not healing, you're not moving, you're not preparing for union. You're going to meet the same person, different face. So do the work, guys. Do the work so that you can ascend, you can move, you can meet somebody good. If you say you're good and you want to meet someone good, then do the work. Because the karmic relationship came into your life to the golden mirror, to put the spotlight on something about you. No one can do to you what you don't allow. He left me. He slapped me. He took my money. He slept with me and didn't call me back. What part did you play in that? You let him come and sleep with you, firstly. How did he have access to your money? Oh, I left my purse in front of him. We have to start being practical. We have to start answering the questions. We cannot be overly dramatic and playing the victim and the martyr. It happened. It starts with really drilling down on the fact that it happened. Whatever it is, whatever it was, it happened. Move forward. Move forward. How do you move forward? What questions do you answer for yourself so that you can move forward and have better? All right. Yeah, you got to take a chance and learn how to play your cards right. Your hand of cards, okay? Be strategic. People need to earn your affection, your love, your devotion. You don't just give it away because you met them and they said they like you or whatever. I don't know. But people have to earn that. And you don't need to show your hand so early. Just because you like them or you may see, long term with them, take a step back. Take the middle ground. Do everything different, that you did from the last relationship. So some of you need to learn how to play your cards. We still have this person hovering, this energy from the past, the recent past, last week, yesterday, whatever, hovering. They're interested in conversing with you, They may text you, call you. They're awaiting your call. But I think for some of you, you're so over it, they're going to have to reach out to you. And hopefully you deal with that accurately. I don't know what you're going to do. Yeah, somebody wants to rekindle something with you. I think you've changed your mind, though. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. You might have a date or get a date, or you'll set a date, or you're planning to get back out there. You're planning to put yourself back out in the world, the dating market, right? You're going to meet somebody new. You've got paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. You've got somebody coming in for some of you if you do the work. If you put yourself out there, nobody is just dropping into your living room. So you got to get out there, whether physically, virtually, whatever. I just shuffled and you got date coming up again. So some of you, look, get out there, put yourself out there. You could get a date from it, whether this is going to be your long-term partner or just a date. Live in the now. Also, play your cards right and be strategic and make people earn your trust, your devotion, your love. And how do they earn that? By showing you that they are invested also. You can't be the only person invested, okay? So let's leave Aquarius with some words of advice moving forward. What do we want to tell okay, there we are. So we want to tell Queen of Wands, put yourself out there. That's what she does. You have something to present yourself, or presentation, or charisma, being funny, being outgoing, instigate, starter, self-motivated, life purpose for some of you. Some of you are going to embark on your life purpose. You know, it's been said that once you start doing what you're supposed to do in terms of work and earning income, every other facet, every other area of your life starts to fall in place. Finding the one, finding the house, all of that. So some of you, you haven't really found the one and all that stuff because you hate your job. You have hate in your life. You hate what you do for a living. You hate where you live. You hate how you look. You hate there. So something about life purpose, definitely. Find out what you're supposed to be doing in this life. For some of you, you feel like you're supposed to be doing something else. You're supposed to be creating, because we were made to create. So put more energy, effort into you and into that. And then you'll see that all other kind of areas kind of just fall in place. You won't have to work so hard for it to manifest. Let's see. Imagine manifesting your one, the one for you, but you hate getting up and going to work every day. So how is that hate going to transition or translate into your relationship with the one? You know, so it's something about, you know, you being happy in one area, and it really trickles down. And definitely what you do for a living, it's going to trickle down to all other areas. So let's see what else is going on. What is the advice for Aquarius? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Some of you feel trapped. You feel like you can't get out of this work environment that you absolutely are, you know, just dissatisfied in. You don't see any way out. You don't see a plan. You need to reduce your thinking, reductive thinking. The Five of Cups. Some of you are still grieving. You need to go through the grieving process. It's okay. Go through it. It's 5 stages of grieving. So they say, go through the grieving process. And if you want to recover a relationship, this card says the relationship is recoverable. But you have to determine, do you want to recover it? The Six of Cups, there's a lot of nostalgic, you know, thoughts here of going back to the past. Some of you need to connect backwards also. Go back to your roots, childhood trauma, childhood altogether, so that you can then, you know, start to create the now or the future that you really want, because something is holding you up. Something is keeping you bound. I'm hearing like childhood trauma, abuse, something keeps you to a place where you just are not exactly open to, vulnerable to love. Vulnerability doesn't rest with you. It doesn't rest easy with you or at all. That just means closeness. You're not comfortable with it for whatever reason, and your reasons may be valid, but you need to talk to someone about that. So that you can move forward. You need to connect backwards. So it's been said that therapists, counselors are for the past. Life coaches, business coaches are for the now. So some of you would needing to connect backwards, you need to go to therapy. You need to talk to somebody who can help you with the past, okay? Because it's holding up the now. This is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that it resonates for you. Let me know how it resonates for you right now. Text it, or not text it, but type it in the chat. Go over to the website, book your own reading there. Ask a question or two by texting your question to the number below. You can also donate to the channel by clicking the Buy Ella Coffee link. Catch me live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Aquarius. Many blessings to you. Take care.